Hello and welcome. Today we're going to be multiplying using fractions. Now when it comes to multiplying fractions, we are basically finding out what fraction of the number we have, or what is the fraction of this number. For example, if I have the number 10, this rectangle represents 10, and I want to find half of the number, just like I've done here with one whole. I cut it down the middle and I say, okay, what portion does this equal? Half, as we know, of 10 is 5, and the other side must be 5 too. 5 plus 5 equals 10, so that's our answer. Now if we want to find out 1/10 of 10, we can separate it into 10 equal parts. And we know that if we want to find 1/10, we know that 1/10 is 1. When it comes to multiplication, we're doing that very thing. So if I say half of 10, I'm actually multiplying, because I'm saying half of 10, this number is what we half by. I'm multiplying 10 by 1. I'm saying 10 divided by 2, because we're finding half of 10, and half of 10 is 5. The number on the bottom is always the number we're dividing by, or we have the fraction. The number on the bottom is called the denominator. Here we're dividing by 2, here we're dividing by 7, here we're dividing by 12, and so on and so on. When we divide one whole by 12, we have 12 parts. When we divide one whole number by 2, we have 2 parts. And if we divide by 5, we have 5 parts. So half of 10 is equal to 5. If we want to find out what 1/5 is, we can find that out by multiplying. Now the way we multiply 10 by 1/5 is fairly straightforward. We know that there is one whole part of 10. This is our 1 part of 10 when we have all our pieces together. We're going to say 1/5, which is 1/5, multiplied by 10 over 1, because we're dividing 10 by one piece, which means we're not dividing it at all. We're keeping it for one person, and it equals 10. So it hasn't been divided, and same with this. This actually is one piece of 1. This is 2 pieces of 2. So this time we have 10 pieces of 1. So we have 10 of these. And so our 10 does not change because we're dividing it by 1. It's still 10. And that's how we convert a whole number into a fraction. By saying, for example, 72 over 1, we still have the number 72. Let's now multiply. So we're going to multiply the bottom numbers by the bottom numbers. And we're also going to multiply the top numbers by the top numbers. Let's go. 5 by 1 is 5. And 10 by 1 is 10. Now we're dividing 10 by 5 and it equals 2. So if we have our pieces here and we want 1/5, we're going to have 2 pieces of 10, which is 2. We're going to have 2 of these. Let's now apply this to another sum. Let's say, for example, I have the number 12 and I want to find half of it. We know that half of 12 is 6, and therefore that's common knowledge to us. If I wanted to find 1/3 of 12, that's a different ball game altogether. That's very different to half. Half is the easiest fraction to find. We just need to find what doubles 6 plus 6 equal 12. And we already have the number that equals half. If we were splitting this up between Tom and Sally, Sally would get 6 and Tom will get 6. But let's say, for example, we have another person here. Bob also wants a slice of these 12 objects. Say, for example, 12 pencils. If we want to find what 1/3 of the pencils are, we can multiply by 1/3. Okay, so by multiplying we're going to find our answer. So 12 parts of 1 multiplied by 1/3. We want to find out what 1/3 of this is. So let's go. 3 multiplied by 1 is 3, and 1 multiplied by 12 is 12. 4. So everybody here, instead of getting 6 parts, Bob will get 4, Sally will get 4, and Tom will get 4. And if we look now at our number line, we have 1, we have 2, 3, 4, 5, let's write down here, 7, 8, because we have 6 here, 9, 10, 11. Each person will get 4 and 4 and 4. And as you can see, that looks about right.